Now then, welcome to Football Manager 17. Yes, this is Nemson playing some more football. And today, I'm starting a new career, a new series. But we're carrying on kind of from where we left off on the channel. The Supporters Club has had two previous seasons, or two previous series, playlists down below, that are from FIFA 16. Now, FIFA 16 was playing the game. Football Manager 17 is more of the management side of the game. So I hope you're interested. I hope you're into that. And if you are, don't forget to subscribe. So we're starting off from the very basics. We're beginning with the view of Nemson here, the look of him. I've tried to capture the Minecraft avatar, the Minecraft character version. Tried to make it as like Nemson as possible, the character that I use on YouTube. Now, previously, we played with FIFA 16, and I was the manager of New England. And so I've taken the badge based on the New England, which is the Continental A license. Continental A is just under the Continental Pro license, so a very good management license, a good coaching badge. And past playing experience, we played for Notts County in FIFA 16, and we also played for England as one of their star players in England. So we were an international footballer at national level. So I've added that in as well, and that's given us the basic points here. The style focus I've picked is tactician, because I feel that I play Football Manager as a tactician, and I'm more of a tactical manager rather than... I don't know, what was the other options? Rather than a disciplinarian, a motivator, a youth development, a knowledgeable, or a taskmaster, I believe I'm a bit more of a tactician when it comes to football. I am very much an armchair manager, as it were. But this is the style of managerial setup that we're going to be going for in this playthrough. So we're going to do a little bit of creative tinkering in the game here, just to get us started. I've put myself as the New England manager at the start of the game, which you can choose any team in almost any league in the world. But I chose the New England, so we're starting from where we left off in FIFA 16. New England manager. The full-time contract gives me, in pounds, $4,400 per week after tax. Now, 7,000 per week is the figure, but 4,400 per week after tax. Geez, you Americans really like to tax. That's almost half gone, isn't it, just in tax? So I believe that it's time for me to move back to Europe, where the football is potentially more profitable for a manager such as myself. At the moment, I'm probably in this kind of house. It is indeed a mansion by most standards, with amazing country views of Foxborough, Massachusetts. Probably worth around about $900,000, which I can probably afford on this wage at New England, at around about $4,600 a month, which is perhaps a week's wage, which gives me quite a lot of money left over at the end of each month. That is the Football Manager salary going on there. And I'm quite pleased with that house. It looks quite nice. But I'm going to go and see what we can get in Europe. So, well before most of the leagues begin, in Football Manager 17, January the 8th we're at, and the jobs at the job centre for managers, the vacancies, there's a couple available in Belarus, a couple in Belgium, a couple in Bulgaria. There's a Czech Republic job going. Sparta Prague, quite good. A few England jobs, which will probably take my fancy the most because I'll be able to pronounce all the names and understand the league structure a little better. Birmingham City, Coventry City, Grimsby, Wigan, Wolves, and Milton Keynes Dons. There's a couple of German teams available as well, including Wolfsburg, which are quite rich and have lots and lots available to them, which is quite a suitable salary, no doubt, at Wolfsburg. We'll have a look at the salaries in a minute. We've got Greece, Hungary, We've got some Iceland, Israeli, Northern Ireland, or is that the Republic of Ireland? That's Northern Ireland. Poland, some normal Republic of Ireland, yes. We've got Romania, Russia, Scotland, Serbia, the Ukraine, a few jobs in the Ukraine First Division, and Wales. We've got the Dafabet Welsh Premier League. Now, all of these are suitable for me to apply for right now. But which ones are the ones that I'm going to narrow it down to? I think I've got to go with the major leagues. I want to try and find a team that I can manage in one of the major leagues. The Belgium Amateur, no, not likely. Belgium Pro League B doesn't sound like the proest league. It sounds like the secondary league. So we're not going to be going with Belgium. Belarus, I don't think so. Bulgaria, probably not. The Czech Republic, doubtful. England, that's a high hopeful choice. We've got 3 clubs from the Championship League there. Birmingham City, Wigan and Wolves. One of those might be a choice. I could potentially go for Grimsby in a League 2, but I've been playing around with Grimsby already, trying to get them up to League 1 and then up through, and it's pretty hard going from a lower league team. But it might be more suitable in the grand scheme of where we are right now at New England and how much we're worth and all that. German First Division, Wolfsburg. That is definitely a good job opportunity because they're a very rich club with lots of facilities available. Greece, no, don't think so. Hungary, don't think so. Israel, no, we're not going with any of those. Ireland, we'll probably draw some players from the Irish teams, but we won't go and work there. Scottish, Ladbrokes League 2, unfortunately, not League 1 or the Premier, Scottish Premier. And Welsh Premier, probably not. So I think it's looking good for either Wolfsburg or Wolves, Wolverhampton Wanderers, maybe Wigan, maybe Birmingham City, and if I want a challenge, maybe going to Grimsby or Coventry City or MK Dons. Okay, well, all 4 jobs applied for, all 4 interviews to take. I'm going to be doing a lot of travelling around to get to these interviews. I'm guessing that we can interview over the telephone. We shall find out. Let's see, Birmingham City. Welcome, Nemson. We're glad you've come along to discuss our plans for the club's vision should we decide to hire you. I'm glad you've given me the chance to talk to the club. Let's get down to business. You have very little managerial experience, and that obviously concerns me a little. Can you explain why this is? Because I've only just started playing the game on this save, and you won't have seen any experience previously because it was in FIFA 16. Let's see, what options have we got? I may not have the experience you're looking for, but I have done very well in my limited time in club management. I know full well that it would be a risk if you were to hire me, but I hope you can look past the lack of experience and trust that I am the right candidate for the job. Let's try that. Hopefully they can look past as well. Why have you felt it acceptable to apply to a number of jobs whilst unemployed by another team throughout your career? But I don't know how to answer this. It all sounds bad, doesn't it? Maybe I should have resigned from New England first and then gone. I will not let anything get in the way of my ambition to further my career prospects. I feel that's acceptable when you consider how long I've been in management. It was my choice and I stand by my decisions. It shouldn't matter if anybody else. It shouldn't matter to anybody else. Well, I'm good at interviews. I'm good at interviews. Let's see. Let's see. I will not let get anything in my way. Let's try that. Can you explain why you appear to be running for a few jobs right now? I'm merely considering my options. We understand the importance of having the right backroom team in place when the manager moves to a new club, so We are willing to allow you to request any changes that you would like to make to the current backroom team, as well as the opportunity to request any staff members you want to bring with you from your previous club. What sort of budget would you be looking for to make these changes? I'm not sure that I want to make any changes. I have no idea. Require a small budget to make some modifications. It looks like they've got a head of youth development, an under-23s manager and an under-18s manager, and they've also got an under-18s assistant manager. So they've already got a lot. I would need my own assistant manager, so I don't really need a small budget to do that. Birmingham City are in favour of sign high-profile players. Okay, is there anything which you would like us to judge you on if you are an appointed manager? I would like to sign a number of high-profile players. Yes. Is there anything else which you would like us to judge you on if you were appointed manager? No, because you don't have any philosophies that I want to share with you. Okay, so what have they got? They've got 6 million in debt, but their estimated value is 31 million. That's pretty good. Their average wage is just over £2,000. Their maximum wage allowed is nearly £15,000, and their wage bill 163,000. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's possibly the worst of the three that we applied for, but that's not too bad. If hired, we would expect you to achieve the top half finish. Is that fair, or do you think you could do even better? Given the job, I think I could go slightly beyond the proposed expectation. Given the job, I would be able to meet the proposed expectation. Yes, I'll just meet their proposed expectation. Would the proposed transfer budget of £500,000 be suitable if you get the job? Proposed transfer budget is realistic, yes. Should you get the job, we'll give you a wage budget. I don't really want to push it that I get more, so I'd be happy to work with the proposed wage budget. Yep, no problem. Do you have anything for us to consider should we decide to hire you? No request at this time. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Wigan Athletic job interview is probably going to be the same sort of thing. Let's get down to business. Yes, I shall flash through these ones quickly. Okay, so on the job front, we've got a few issues. Wolfsburg interview was unsuccessful. The board was satisfied with the club vision you proposed in your interview, but decided you weren't the right person to take the job. So somebody else has got that job. Birmingham was very quick to offer me a job for $9,250 per week, which is a good increase on the salary I was getting at New England. And Wolves have offered me just over 10, well, nearly 11,000 a week as well. And Wigan have also approached me in a way as well. So all three of the English clubs have approached me. And now Birmingham really want an answer. And out of the three, I believe that Birmingham had the least amount to offer me. I think that the job role, the wage, around about 10,000 should still be about right. Okay, so I should be able to get 10,000 out of any of them. But it's about how much transfer budget and wage budget they've got. And I know that Wolves have got a very big wage budget and transfer budget for me to get to that top half finish. Maybe I'll have more things that I can do, more leeway. And I've just recently sorted out Wolves' backroom staff, and they were all quite good staff, actually. I didn't have to do too many changes in the backroom. So, if I get through to, say, the 5th round, are you going to give me a bonus? Let's say 52k bonus. Suggest those terms. They're okay with that, actually. Okay, fine. And top division wage rise. If we actually get promotion, can I have a 20% pay rise? If we drop relegation wise, I will take a 50% cut. How about that? Those terms are acceptable. Okay, so they're happy with that. If I reach the 5th round in the FA Cup, they're going to give me 52,000. They're going to give me a promotional pay rise of 20%, and if I get relegated, then I'll lose half my wage. But that's okay. 10k, that's worth a risk. I could always get a different job, couldn't I? It's for 2 years. Let us see if I can delay them for a week while I look at the other offers. Agree to delay. Okay. Let's see what the others do. Okay, this is good. Wigan have got back to me before Wolves. Wolves are currently on a delay. Birmingham's on a delay. They were happy with their stuff. You see, I've got more money to play around with in Wigan than I do for Birmingham, and they've offered me the job, so I'll go up for 10k. I will also ask for the 20% promotion, and if I go down, I will go down with 50. Let's add the FA Cup bonus as well, 5th round. And that was set at 52 for the other one. We'll go 54 for this one, and we'll suggest those terms. They are very acceptable terms. We are pleased to have agreed a deal. If I start changing it again now, then that could be something interesting. Okay, so Wigan offer me 10k for a transfer budget of $1 million with a $250,000 wage budget per week. See if I can delay them for 1 week, just so I can get on with what Wolves have got going for me. Okay, well, Wolves have come here with the deal. They have a $4 million transfer budget. They have $500,000 a week in wages available, and there was quite a good setup in their back office. So Wolves are my favourite choice right now. And they've opened the offer with a little over $10,000 a week. We've got the promotional pay rise, 20%, and we'll go with a relegation drop of 50% again. It's for 2 years, the same. I will add in the same FA bonus clause, and I will ask for... well, they're quite rich, so I'll go for 60, as that's closest. And they are looking for the 10k around that area as well. I wonder if I can eke out a little bit more from them and see if that's something that they will agree upon. Let's go with 15. They have the money. They've got the money. They're offering $4 million transfer budget and $500,000 in wages for the players. Maybe they will give me 15k. Oh, not quite. Okay. And they don't want the promotion wage rise either. Oh, they must have heard that I was talking about the Wolves being my favoured choice right now. So let's go with £12,250 per week. That is quite a considerable difference on the New England job. And a pay rise for 15% if we get a promotion. Okay, let's go... Oh, and they cut out the FA Cup thing as well. So they're not really that keen on giving me a FA Cup bonus. I still think that's the best I could do. At least we tried to beat them up a little bit, and this is where they've come down to, and we are going to sign with Wolverhampton Wanderers. Job offer has been accepted. Thank you very much. And so here we are now, the new manager of Wolves, Wolverhampton Wanderers. And I've been looking for properties. I've been looking for a move, and I've found some really cool looking properties actually. It's a different kind of market to the one I found in America, up in Foxborough. There's quite a lot of choice available to me, and they're not all as big or as luxurious as I had expected. This property is a £3.25 million property in Little Aston. It's approximately 10 miles from Wolverhampton, so only a short drive to get to work every morning from my beautiful 7-bedroom manor house. The estimated mortgage cost is around about $5,000 per month, and I'm earning $6,750 per week after tax. Thinking about it, that's only a little bit better than I was earning in America, because the tax over here is just as bad. Oh, excellent. We've learned something new every day. Underneath this house, which I couldn't find any pictures for, was a 25-plus car showroom for a collection of antique cars, including a special lift to take the cars up and down into the garage below, full security and everything. It looks amazing, and I'm going to be very happy moving into my new home in the pre-season. So thank you all very much for watching today's starter episode. There will be more to come, especially matches and football tactics and squad picking and all that kind of stuff. There'll be a few videos during the week, and then next Saturday we'll do a roundup of the first few matches I run as the Wolverhampton Wanderers manager in this season's Football Manager 17. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.